Alright, today I'm going to show you some hotspots on Vurhonga Savanna. I'm just trying to do a bunch of videos so then I have plenty to be posted. Make sure I have some posted while I'm gone in real life hunting. So it's just going to be another short one. But I have some hotspot maps in my Discord if you want to join that. But I will show some in this video. I'll show all the ones I did for Vurhonga Savanna in this video. But I'll first go over my favorite spots on this map for species I like to hunt the most. So, Cape Buffalo, one of the best species on this map. One of the ones I enjoy the most. My favorite spots are by far down here is one of my favorite spots. I had 2 diamond Cape Buffalo. They were actually level 5s when Vurhonga first came out. Diamonds, the Cape Buffalo maxed at level 5. I got 2 down there in a row, one hunt, and there's always tons of Cape Buffalo down here. Then down here, I've had a few Cape Buffalo down drinking in this area down here, and I like to hunt them actually in the feed time. They feed on top of this hill right here, and I have a tent that's set up right there, and we'll go over all my spots with tents too, where I'd like to put my tents on this map. But I like to set up right there about 400 meters away so then I can back up, and there's grass up there, so back up until the grass disappears and then you can see them all really easy. I've had tons of diamonds right there. I've even had a red diamond Cape Buffalo right there, or brown is technically the fur type for them. Then other spots for Cape Buffalo, I love this coast right here. You can see it doesn't have any drink zones right there right now because I haven't been there in a while, but there are definitely some Cape Buffalo down there. I've had a diamond down there. Then we have another tent up right up here. Have had Cape Buffalo right here. There's not always Cape Buffalo up here, just depends on the map, but they have been showing up in this spot recently more, so put a tent right on this bridge, and so you can run down either side, and there should be some Cape Buffalo. So put a tent right there if this is your single player, and then I put another tent right here, and there's Cape Buffalo to drink all around this inlet. Great spot. I've had several diamonds right there, and then by far my favorite spot for them is probably this lake right here. There's just so many of them, usually over 20 of them right here, and I've had so many diamonds from right here. I've had a 1000 right here, and I've also had a 1000 over in this spot too. This is another one of my favorite spots. You run down there to see them drinking, or you find them feeding right here from the outpost. Easy to spot, and I've had tons of diamonds in this grass patch right here. Then over here, you just run down. They'll be drinking on top of this lake, and then down around the sides. And down around the sides, they're just Cape Buffalo everywhere right there. Then let's do GEMSBOK. GEMSBOK, actually one more spot for Cape Buffalo. If you do it during the feed time, right through here, there's a bunch of them feeding. You can see there's a zone right there, and you could just set a tent like down next to this point of interest, and then run down this, or even while they're drinking right up there. And right here, I usually don't go to this that much, and I used to have a tent right there, but then the game took it away for some reason. So I would recommend putting a tent like right here on this hill, or even up on top of it right here. Then for GEMSBOK, this area is one of the best by far. Tons of GEMSBOK. I've had so many diamonds up here. I like hunting them during their feed time. You can see all these GEMSBOK zones. All these feed zones are GEMSBOK zones. Every single one of them. So that lake, also great for lions. Then all around this lake, you see all these GEMSBOK zones, all feed time, because that's when I like to hunt them. The same with over here, tons of GEMSBOK. Down here, tons of GEMSBOK. And down here, I actually had, this was a diamond right here, this hunting pressure right here. And another one of my favorite spots right there. Then down here is probably my second favorite spot in the entire map for GEMSBOK. Had tons of diamonds, have had the golds there, and there's just tons of GEMSBOK right down here. You start up at this outpost, and then you run up this ridge, and then you get up to this little plateau, little flat spot, and then you can glass around and find a ton of them. And then you can even keep running down to right here, and it drops down to a ravine, and there'll be some feeding up in there too. Then down here, had a bunch of diamonds. Have a tent right there. I'd recommend putting the tent probably on top of this hill, and so then you don't have to run up it like I do every time. I need to probably move that on top of it. But you can run up on top of this, and then you can see all these feed zones are also GEMSBOK. They feed all around that lake. Then, by far my favorite spot for GEMSBOK is right over here. Start at this outpost, and you can run down this cliff right here, and they'll be feeding. You can see right there, I had another diamond GEMSBOK right there. And I've had this is definitely my best spot for diamond GEMSBOK. I even had a 1000 right here, or max score. I think I might have had 2 max scores right there. I'm not 100% sure. I had like 3 or 4. But actually no, my 1000 was up at this lake. GEMSBOK, great spot up here as well for them. And I did have a max score down here, and I have had tons of diamond GEMSBOK down here. It's by far my favorite. But you run down right here along these cliffs and glass around the bottom of that little chute. And then I have a tent set right here, and then there's so many GEMSBOK. They're always around here. You just fast travel there. They won't be here because it's not their feed time right now. They're resting somewhere. But I love this spot. I've had so many diamonds from this spot. It's amazing. So you just run out right here. I do have a tripod set up. Pretty cool picture right there, actually. Snap that real quick. And there'll usually be GEMSBOK just everywhere. I have another tripod down there. I have like 3 in this area. Then you can just scan over this, and there is tons of them. We actually have some Wildebeest too, and Cape Buffalo. Great spot for Wildebeest. And I think that's all my GEMSBOK spots. I'll of course throw up a map about all my favorite spots, every single hotspot. And then I think the last one we'll do is lions. Those 3 main things, Cape Buffalo, GEMSBOK, and lions, are what I mainly come to Vurhonga for. And lions, basically at all center lakes and this one lake up here. My favorite lake is probably this one and this one. Had a couple diamonds. I think I have 2 right here, maybe 2 or 3 up here. And I think I've had maybe 1 or 2 down here. I think I've had 4 or 5, not very many diamond lions. But I do see them all the time. I've had 2 albino females and a bunch of dark brown males. Basically every lake on this map in the center. This lake, this lake, this lake, and this lake, and even this little one right here. Then my favorites of them all are these 2 right here, the twin lakes, and this lake right here. And of course this one, let's see what it's called. Oh, even doesn't even say the name. That one right there, and up here. I'm not even showing the names of the outposts, but right up there and down here. The only lake out of all these lakes that doesn't have lions is this one right here. So basically go to all of them. This one has them, just not every single time. Not every map has lions down there, but there usually is. So, but you can check that, and I'll throw up those hotspot map pictures, and you can either download those from my Discord, join that. You can download them from there, or you can just screenshot them directly from this video. And with that, hope this helps. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.